Hello guys, welcome back to the channel Crypto Global 100. Today we are going to predict Polkadot. This could be a long-term signal, okay? And future prediction of Dogecoin is $100. So if you want to buy this coin, this would be one of the best coins to hold, okay? Among the best coins. There are also other coins which are best, but Polkadot are one of them, okay? Right now it is currently testing the resistance at $32. This is a strong project, very strong project. I highly recommend to buy this coin. If you want to add it for the long term, please add it for the long term in your portfolio. I have tried to mentioned everything here, the different phases of the dot coin. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. And right now let me tell you one more thing. It is testing the resistance at 32.06 level, okay? I will come back to that later. So let's start the video. First, it was listed on 18th of August 2020, and after that you can see the price at that moment was $3. So it started from $3, went up to $6, and it accumulated there for, and let me show you price and data range from this area at approximately 124 days of accumulation. You can clearly see 124 days of accumulation with the price range was 10%. It was in the accumulation zone of 10% for 124 days. So it means that 4 months, yeah, it was the 4 months of accumulation. And down there you can see the volume. Initially you can see on the listing the volume is always high, but after that accumulation when started, the volume started to decrease. So it was an accumulation phase here, right at this area, when the breakout was confirmed with the help of the volume. If I show you the chart, let me drag it down, the volume started to rise as well as the candles started to rise, and it was an indication that the breakout is confirmed with the large volume. And you can see there the orange lines were orange bar lines were small. It means the selling pressures there was very less selling pressure, and the breakout was confirmed. And what happened afterward? This was a breakout, okay? And this was a breakout candle, and it got retested here at that level. Then it went into the ranging phase with the medium volume, okay? You can clearly see this was accumulation volume, this was a ranging volume, which was higher than the accumulation volume, okay? What happened afterwards? It went into the accumulation in the ranging market, but it could have went down as well, okay? After the ranging, it depends on the volume of the candles as well as the momentum. Here you can see the there was more volume as compared to accumulation, but also you can see we got triple rejections from the downside. You see, this was a breakout candle, it was a breakout candle, and it got rejected 3 times. This area was rejected 3 times. So, and it was also near the swing high or the all-time high of that particular period. And once we break out from here, it was a breakout candle here again, and we saw a retest from this area twice, confirmed that we now in the uptrend, and it uptrend continued, and it started, and it made the all-time high at this area. You can see the volume here down there, white. Just take a look at the white bars. You can see there are a lot of white bars as compared to the orange bars. Only 2 bars, 1 and 3 here, okay? So total of 6 bars. It means that the selling volume was very low, and you can compare the white volumes, okay? White volume bar were high in numbers. So it meant that the price wanted to go upward, and it made all-time high at this area. Now if I show you the chart here, what happened afterward? After making us all-time high, you can see the waves. You can see first wave, second wave, third wave is always stronger, fourth wave, fifth wave then bigger than the first. So here it followed the Elliott wave theory. Here it followed the Elliott wave, and after that we saw a huge dump. After the fifth wave, the sixth wave is usually a strong downward wave, and here it happened. The sixth wave went down, and tested the breakout area. Now where was the breakout? Here it was a breakout candle, okay, and it tested right here. You can see here clearly, because previously if you take a look at here, previously this area was tested multiple times as a support, and now it was rejected as a multiple times it was tested as a resistance, and now it was tested as a support 1 and 2 times, and then it started to range in between this area, okay. And what happened afterward? Now ranging phase, it happened, ranging phase was started, you can see, but here down there the volume started to low, and you can see more orange orange volume bars, means that the selling pressure is high as compared to the buying pressure. So after that, what happened? We saw another push towards the towards the all-time high, but due to the low volume, the price was unable to break the level of $48, and it went to made the 48 to be the all-time high. And after that, what happened? We saw another retest at this level, and this time the retesting happened with a strong volume. You can see strong downward volume here. You can see strong downward volume, so it was an indication that people wanted to sell. Now people wanted to sell. You can clearly see here. What happened afterwards? The volume again started to peak in, okay, and price again started to test the swing high, but again got rejected due to the high volume. Here you can see, and it was also May, and at that time BTC was all-time high, so altcoins usually follow the BTC, and we saw a huge dump afterwards, and due to this the price fell, and Dogecoin followed the BTC, and we saw a huge dump towards this area at the $17. You can see the volume down there. What happened afterwards? The price then came into the range. After the huge crash, we usually see a dump, okay. And also you can see clearly when this was a breakout candle on the downside, and we saw next candle testing the level here, and it is usually happens 100% or 99% of the times, okay. Whenever a certain level is broken with a breakout candle, the next candle or 2 or 3 candles usually test the area which was broken, and you can clearly see this was the level of support which was broken here, and it got retested at this area, and then we saw a decline again, retesting the bottom and making the double bottom and the low at that time. Then the price started again at this area, because this was a breakout candle. We saw next candle testing this, so we were in the range for a few days. We tried and tested the level again for the second time at this area, okay. So you have to, this was a fractal area, okay, this was a fractal, so it was not a strong area, but the price started to make a range wave in between these levels. So what happened afterwards? You can compare that with the volume, medium volume. So the price then started break down the support level, and then this area was a period of accumulation. And what happened after the accumulation distribution period? You can see the sizes of the candle here. When you see the price ranges very low, okay, you can see it was a range from $12 to $16. So price was ranging in between $12 to $16 for so many days. It was an indication that the price does not want to go down, and it even went down to $10 maybe, for just to hit the all-time low here. It was testing this level. Let me draw the level for you so you can understand why I'm telling this one here. You can clearly see this was a a resistance, and it acted as a support here and got a rejection, perfect rejection from this area. And downside, you can take a look at the volume white bars here. If I show you the white bars, the white bars started to increase. It was an indication that the breakout is happening soon. And what happened? The price started to increase, and it went up and up and up, and you can see the breakout candles getting tested on the way up. If I show you zoom in version, let me show you here. This was a breakout because this level was broken, and the very two next candles retested here. Then we saw in a holding the support and another level being broken down. Then we saw another retest, then price tried to break here. Here it was a breakout candle, then we saw again a retest. The price then tried to break the next fractal level. We saw a next fractal level getting tested. So this was a breakout candle again, it got retested same at the same time. Then we saw a breakout from this one. You can see breakout means whenever a certain level is broken. So in this level, this candle break the certain area at this point 25.86, and what happened, the next candle went up to make the high at this period. Now here the gap was created. Here the gap was created because this area was never tested here. So what happened, after a few days we tested again at this level. So whenever there is a gap for the breakout candle being not tested, always place your buy orders there. So this is kind of advanced stuff, you need to learn it in the it will be included in the advanced course, but you have to learn it. Okay, this was a breakout candle. Why breakout? Because it breaks the certain level, and the lower part of this area was never tested. Here you can see no candle going down here, so it had to came down. And you might be wondering why this was not tested, because it was not a breakout candle. Why? Because we are already up. This was a breakout candle, this was not a breakout candle. You need to first draw the lines, support and resistance levels, and then you need to find out the breakout candles, because usually price come back to hit the breakout areas. Okay, it happened, and it happened over the years. So here we saw up gap and price came down to retest here, got confirmation, got rejection, then price came up again it broke out, and we saw another rejection at this area testing this level. Then we saw a huge breakout from here. Now this definitely was a breakout candle, because it broke the previous levels. Here it broke the previous levels, first this level, then second this level, and tested the third level. What happened afterwards? The gap was created here and here. Okay, two gaps were created. We tried to break the level at this area, but got rejections multiple times, and this was a breakout. Now this again was a breakout candle, because it broke furthermore third target, and we saw a retest. Then holding the support was hold here this level. Then we saw a huge crash. Okay, and it tested the gaps which was created. You can see here it was a gap which was created, and you could have placed the buy orders here. It could have been filled up, and you could have been in the buying profit right now. So we saw a huge volume from the downside as well. Buyers were there. And then the next area, next candle, you need to learn candle by candle. Okay, candle by candle, you need to learn the patterns, you need to learn how the candles are behaving. This is called the price action. Okay, so without any indicators, just by drawing the support and resistance levels. Now let's come back to the final part of this video. Now the final part is that it is testing the level of resistance right now, 32.06. if we can clearly see here, 32.606 is the resistance level, and you can previously see it acted as a resistance. So if it breaks above, then this would be a breakout candle, and you can place your buy orders at this area 32.06 once this level gets broken. Whatever candle break this level, that would be a breakout candle, and you have to place your buying order at those breakout levels. Okay, then you can do a quick scalp, a quick profit. Okay, if this level gets rejected, okay, at this area, then you can place your buy orders at 28.60 on the downside. Okay, why 28.60? because previously you can see it was acting as a resistance, but now it is acting as a support level. So you can place your buy orders at 28.60. You can DCA, narrow down your entries around 25.86. So you have to take a look at all candles from level to level. If this level gets broken, then place your buy orders at this area. Okay, If this level gets broken, place your buy orders at this area. So you have to place your areas, you have to spot the areas. Okay, so basically Dogecoin is trying to push the price towards the $38. Okay, but we need some strong volume now. So again, telling you, if you want to hold it for the long term, it is the best coin to hold. Okay, but if you want to do the scalp, the targets are already mentioned here, 28.6. If it gets into the ranging phase, okay, with the medium volume, then we have to see what could be the next thing. Whichever candle breaks out on the either side, it means we are now in that direction. For example, if that area gets broken, then we might be in the uptrend. If that area gets broken, then we might be in the downtrend or ranging area. Depends on the volume of the candles. So I think this is a long video, guys, already 15 minutes into it, so I'm gonna stop the video. This was the detailed analysis of Polkadot price action. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care.